Imagine this. You swing your legs out of bed, plant your feet firmly on the floor, and you rise with ease. No wobbling, no weakness, just strength and stability, like your legs still remember how to carry the life you love. But for too many people after 65, mornings feel different. Legs that once felt strong now feel stiff, shaky, or just plain tired. A simple walk to the kitchen becomes a careful shuffle. The stairs, avoided, dancing, only a memory. Here's the good news. You don't have to accept that decline as inevitable. The truth is, your leg strength isn't just about age, it's about nutrition. Certain vitamins and minerals act like fuel for your muscles, bones, and nerves. Without them, even the best exercise won't help. But when you get them right, your body responds. In this video, we'll reveal the 7 most powerful vitamins that help keep your legs strong, steady, and unstoppable, even into your 80s and 90s. Ready to move with confidence again? Let's begin. Why leg strength matters after 60. Leg strength after 60 isn't just about movement. It's about freedom. Strong legs give you the power to stay independent, to step confidently into the shower, to climb stairs without gripping a rail, to walk your dog around the block without fear of falling. But when your legs weaken, life starts to shrink. Activities you once enjoyed, gardening, shopping, traveling, begin to feel out of reach. Here's what many people overlook. Aging muscles don't fade overnight. The process is slow and silent. You may notice your legs feel heavier by the afternoon, or that getting up from a low chair takes more effort. But behind these signs is a real loss in muscle mass, bone density, and nerve function, especially if your diet is missing the key nutrients that keep your lower body strong. According to research, low leg strength is a major predictor of falls, fractures, and even hospital stays. But the reverse is also true. Preserving leg strength helps you stay active, independent, and mentally sharp. The bottom line? Your legs are more than limbs. They're your foundation. And keeping them strong is one of the smartest things you can do for your health after 60. Vitamin number 1, vitamin D. When it comes to keeping your legs strong and stable, vitamin D is the unsung hero. While most people associate it with bone health, and rightly so, it does far more than just help absorb calcium. Vitamin D plays a crucial role in how your muscles function, how your nerves communicate, and how your body reacts to imbalance or sudden movement. As we age, our ability to produce vitamin D from sunlight declines significantly. Add in the fact that many older adults spend less time outdoors or use sunblock to protect their skin, and deficiency becomes increasingly common. The result? Muscles that feel weak, reaction times that slow down, and an increased risk of falls. Several studies have shown that low vitamin D levels in older adults are linked with poor leg strength and reduced mobility. But the good news is, restoring it can lead to real improvements, fewer cramps, more energy in your stride, and better balance when climbing stairs or walking on uneven ground. To support your legs, aim for 800 to 1,000 IU of vitamin D per day, either through supplements or vitamin D-rich foods like salmon, sardines, fortified milk, and egg yolks. If you're not sure where you stand, a simple blood test can check your levels. One overlooked source? Cod liver oil. Just 1 tablespoon packs a potent dose of both vitamin D and omega-3s, supporting muscle, joint, and heart health in one go. Think of vitamin D as the ignition key for your leg muscles. Without it, the engine struggles to start. With it, you move with power and purpose, and that makes all the difference in staying active, confident, and independent. Vitamin number 2, calcium. If vitamin D is the ignition, then calcium is the fuel your bones and muscles need to perform safely and effectively, especially after 60. Most people think of calcium as just the bone vitamin, and while that's true, it's only half the story. Calcium is also essential for proper muscle contraction, including the ones in your legs that help you walk, stand, and keep your balance. Without enough calcium, Your legs may cramp more often, feel heavy, or lose the strength needed to support your weight confidently. As we age, our bones become more porous and brittle, a condition known as osteoporosis. This makes the legs, hips, and knees especially vulnerable to fractures. A minor fall that once meant a bruise can now result in a broken femur and months of recovery, or worse, a loss of independence. That's why maintaining calcium levels isn't just about bone health, it's about fall prevention and freedom of movement. For adults over 65, experts recommend 1,000 to 1,200 milligrams of calcium daily. While dairy products like milk, cheese, and yogurt are excellent sources, you don't have to rely on them alone. Leafy greens, like kale and collard greens, almonds, sardines with bones, tofu, and fortified plant-based milks also offer impressive calcium content. Just remember, calcium works best with vitamin D. Without D, your body can't absorb calcium effectively, no matter how much you consume. And more is not always better. Excessive calcium from supplements may lead to kidney stones or arterial stiffness. Always aim for a food-first approach and supplement only when needed. Strong bones aren't built overnight. But with consistent calcium intake and simple weight-bearing activities, like walking or stair climbing, you give your legs the solid foundation they need to support you for years to come. Vitamin number 3. Vitamin B12. If your legs ever feel heavy, unsteady, or strangely numb, even though you're not injured, it might not be your muscles or joints. It could be your nerves. And one of the most overlooked vitamins for nerve health after 60 is vitamin B12. Vitamin B12 plays a vital role in keeping your nervous system sharp and responsive. It helps form the protective covering around your nerves and ensures clear, strong communication between your brain and your muscles. Without it, your legs might not get the right signals, leading to weakness, wobbliness, or even falls. Here's the challenge. As we age, our bodies absorb B12 less efficiently. A healthy stomach produces a protein called intrinsic factor that helps extract B12 from food. But after 60, this process slows, especially if you've had digestive issues or take medications like antacids or metformin. A deficiency in B12 may show up as tingling or pins and needles in your feet, a feeling of heaviness or fatigue in your legs, difficulty with coordination or balance. Fortunately, B12 is easy to replenish. It's found naturally in animal products like eggs, dairy, poultry, fish, and beef. But for many older adults, especially those with absorption issues, a supplement or occasional B12 injection may be essential. Nutritional yeast and fortified cereals are great plant-based options too. The recommended daily intake for older adults is about 2.4 micrograms, though some benefit from higher amounts under medical guidance. Don't wait for weakness to become a fall. If your legs feel off and your energy seems drained, B12 could be the missing link. Replenish it, and you might just feel steadier, sharper, and more confident in every step. Vitamin number 4, magnesium. Ever feel like your legs cramp for no reason? Or maybe they feel stiff, restless, or just plain tired, even after a good night's sleep? These could be signs that your body is quietly calling out for more magnesium. Magnesium is one of the most essential minerals for muscle function, especially as we age. It acts like a natural muscle relaxer, helping your legs contract and release smoothly. Without enough magnesium, you may experience muscle spasms, nighttime leg cramps, or the frustrating sensation of restless legs when you're trying to relax. But magnesium doesn't stop at muscles. It also helps regulate nerve signals, supports circulation, and partners with calcium to maintain strong bones. In fact, without enough magnesium, calcium may not be deposited properly in your bones, increasing your risk of brittleness or even stiffness in joints. As we get older, magnesium is often depleted by common medications, like diuretics, antacids, or blood pressure meds, and by stress or poor digestion. The result? Subtle but growing weakness in the legs, reduced stamina, and more frequent discomfort that many simply chalk up to just getting old. But here's the good news. Magnesium is easy to replenish. Foods like spinach, black beans, pumpkin seeds, almonds, and whole grains are rich in this powerful mineral. And for those who struggle to meet daily needs through food alone, magnesium glycinate or citrate supplements are gentle on the stomach and highly absorbable. The recommended daily intake for seniors is around 320 milligrams for women and 420 milligrams for men. So if you're feeling tight, crampy, or off balance, don't ignore it. A boost in magnesium might just bring your legs back to life, helping you move with more ease, rest better at night, and stay strong on your feet. Vitamin number 5, potassium. If you've ever woken up with a sudden cramp in your calf or felt your legs tremble after standing too long, potassium may be the missing link. Potassium is an essential mineral that helps regulate fluid balance, nerve function, and muscle contractions. For your legs, that means smoother movement, fewer cramps, and better overall control. It's the mineral that allows your muscles to listen to your brain and respond without hesitation. As we get older, potassium levels can dip due to medication like diuretics, dehydration, or even common illnesses. And when potassium runs low, leg muscles often speak up through weakness, twitching, or those painful, sudden cramps that jolt you awake at night. But potassium's benefits go beyond just muscles. It also helps buffer acids in the body that can weaken bones over time. That makes it a quiet ally in the fight against osteoporosis, particularly in the legs, hips, and spine. The recommended intake for adults is 2,600 milligrams per day for women and 3,400 milligrams per day for men, ideally through diet. Luckily, potassium-rich foods are both delicious and widely available. Think bananas, sweet potatoes, avocados, spinach, beans, oranges. Even a baked potato, with skin, can provide more potassium than a banana. Just a word of caution. If you have kidney disease or take certain blood pressure medications, you'll want to talk to your doctor before increasing potassium intake, as too much can be dangerous in those cases. In short, potassium keeps your legs calm, coordinated, and ready to support you, whether you're rising from your favorite chair or heading out for a walk in the fresh air. Don't underestimate this powerhouse mineral. When potassium is in balance, your steps feel stronger, steadier, and far more comfortable. Vitamin number 6, vitamin K. When it comes to strong legs, most people focus on calcium and vitamin D. But there's a third nutrient that rarely gets the attention it deserves, vitamin K, especially vitamin K2. Vitamin K is like a traffic cop for calcium. It helps direct calcium into your bones and away from areas where it doesn't belong, like your arteries, joints, or soft tissues. Without enough vitamin K, calcium can build up in the wrong places, leading to stiff joints, poor circulation, and even increased cardiovascular risks. That's particularly important after 65, when bone density declines and the risk of fractures, especially in the hips and legs, becomes more serious. Vitamin K activates a protein called osteocalcin, which binds calcium to your bone matrix, making your bones denser and more resilient. But that's not all. Vitamin K also plays a role in joint health and mobility. Research shows it may help reduce inflammation in the knees and improve flexibility, something every senior who's dealt with stiffness can appreciate. And by supporting neuromuscular coordination, it contributes to smoother, steadier movement. So where can you get it? Vitamin K1 is found in leafy greens like spinach, kale, and collard greens. Vitamin K2, the more bioavailable form for bones and arteries, comes from fermented foods like natto, aged cheeses, egg yolks, and liver. While there's no official daily requirement for K2 yet, many experts recommend aiming for at least 90 to 120 micrograms per day of vitamin K overall from food. If you're on blood thinners like warfarin, talk to your doctor before making major changes, as vitamin K affects clotting. Bottom line? If you want legs that are not only strong but stable, flexible, and well-aligned, vitamin K deserves a spot on your plate. Vitamin number 7, vitamin B6. Often overshadowed by its flashier cousins, vitamin B6 plays a quiet but powerful role in keeping your legs strong, steady, and pain-free as you age. Why? Because B6 supports the nervous system, muscle repair, and protein metabolism, all critical for maintaining the strength and function of your lower body. Without enough B6, even well-exercised legs can begin to feel weak, stiff, or unusually tired. One of B6's lesser-known superpowers is its impact on nerve signaling. It helps your brain send clear, precise messages to your muscles. A deficiency can result in delayed reflexes, tingling sensations, or a loss of coordination, symptoms that many older adults chalk up to normal aging but are often preventable. B6 is also involved in the production of hemoglobin, the protein in red blood cells that carries oxygen. If your body doesn't get enough oxygen to the leg muscles, you'll feel fatigue much faster, even during simple tasks like walking to the mailbox or standing at the sink. Signs of deficiency may include leg heaviness, numbness or pins and needles, unexplained muscle soreness, or poor stamina. Fortunately, vitamin B6 is easy to find in everyday foods, like poultry, salmon, bananas, potatoes, chickpeas, and fortified cereals. The recommended daily intake for seniors is around 1.5 milligrams for women and 1.7 milligrams for men. Most people can meet this through a balanced diet, though those with digestive disorders may require supplementation. Just a word of caution: excessive long-term intake of high-dose B6 supplements can cause nerve damage. So when in doubt, go food first and consult your healthcare provider before supplementing. Bottom line, vitamin B6 keeps your legs energized, responsive, and ready to move. Exactly what you need to stay mobile, independent, and engaged with life. Conclusion: strong legs are about more than movement. They're about freedom. The freedom to walk without fear, to travel, to dance at your granddaughter's wedding, to rise from a chair without assistance, and most importantly, the freedom to stay independent. As we age, it's easy to assume that leg weakness is inevitable, but now you know better. Often, it's not just aging, it's nutritional neglect. From vitamin D and calcium to magnesium, B12 and B6, these essential nutrients form the foundation for strength, balance, and stability. You don't need extreme workouts or expensive treatments. You need consistency, a well-rounded diet, maybe a few smart supplements, and a mindset that says, I still have more to do, and I want to do it on my own 2 feet. So take action today. Start small. Review your meals. Talk to your doctor. And most of all, believe that it's never too late to reclaim your strength. Because when your legs are strong, you go where you want, when you want, with confidence.